Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to push down lower. We talked about that earlier in the video. I've made a very small addition to the chart. Again, I'm not saying this is definitely how it's going to play out. It's just the potential here that I'm thinking, okay, as long as Bitcoin isn't breaking below yesterday's swing low, which is here at 26,825, this could be an Elliott Wave triangle. Yeah, the B wave could evolve as a triangle. Don't be surprised if it does, especially as we're heading into a new weekend, basically tomorrow or after tomorrow. So just be ready for that. It could very well become another triangle here because we have a 3-wave move down so far. So it could do something like that. Now, again, I'm not suggesting it will definitely do that, but it's a potential, as long as actually quite a likely potential, because B waves can be triangles, as long as we are not breaking below yesterday's swing low, okay? But if we break below yesterday's swing low, then we're looking here at a continuation directly to the downside in the C wave, and then the B wave top was already in. They are both very likely. If this is the B wave already in, then the C wave is already unfolding, and we did something like that. 1, 2, this might be a 3, yeah, then a 4 and a 5. And I'm looking at something around the 26K mark, maybe a little lower to the downside here, yeah. And maybe let's just remind ourselves, if we can, for example, calculate the length of the entire C wave. We can do that by taking, well, at least that is, it's not like it has to work out like that. There was a bird outside. It's not like it has to work out like that, but it's sort of a level to watch. And we're looking here at the 1-to-1 ratio as one likely target. And this is the 100% extension. Wave A and C often have the same length. We're looking here at 25,750. Another way of looking at it is that we take the length of the Y wave. Yeah, it's just a different way of calculating it. So we take the length of the wave W, go to the high of the X wave, and that takes us to 26K. That's what I mean, round about the 26K mark, maybe a little lower. Don't forget that the 1.618 extension is also a likely target. So it doesn't need to be necessarily the 1-to-1 ratio, but it's certainly a level to watch, or 2 levels to watch. And the next reliable level after that, that is really important in terms of Fibonacci extensions. That's the 1.618 extension. In this case, for the wave Y, we talk about 23,637. They are certainly levels that can be specified a little bit further if we have a better visibility about the subwave structures. Currently, price action certainly suggests that the move to the downside is not finished, and I remain of that view as long as we stay below 29,310. As explained in the previous videos, this is the resistance for the B wave top. Yeah, so for example, what could happen, I mean, the B wave could still extend out further. There's, at the moment, until we break below yesterday's low, the B wave could still evolve further. And it could even push higher. But as long as we stay below the pivot point, which is here at 29,310, expectations are for it to follow through to the downside. Only above that level, I may consider a wave count change. So at the moment, the idea is either to break down directly or to move in a triangle. If we have a break above the A wave of the triangle, so if we get above that level, above 28,330, the triangle would be invalidated. So if something like that happens, it would, however, not necessarily be bullish, because we still would have only a 3-wave move to the upside. So I would rather count it first as a B wave. So just be aware of all these levels. So even if we break the triangle to the upside, it would not change the expectation that we come to the downside. It would be within the scope what a B wave can do. But anyway, it's sort of the expectation is to go down lower as long as we stay below 29,310. Within this move here, yeah, a few things can happen, like the triangle, a breakdown straight away, or first up and then down. But only above 29,310 we would have to consider a wave count change. Yeah, and that's sort of the situation we're in. So for me at the moment, the trend is still down. Bitcoin, though, is quite stubborn in breaking down. It's holding, it's not really that very clear that one side is winning. You often get that in these corrective moves here. That's why I'm also counting it as a WXY structure. It's very choppy, a lot of up and down. Market tries to do a lot of things at once. So yeah, let's see. But obviously we need to watch these signals levels now that I just indicated to you. But at the moment, expectations are further to the downside. Would a direct breakout count in the third wave to the upside be likely? Well, it's not a very likely option at this stage. It's of course possible we could get a breakout to the upside, but you know, until we see clear signals, I mean, anything is possible in these markets. But just be aware of the pivot points. Yeah, they are really what the value of Elliott Wave is, to understand those key invalidation points, those key pivot points, because this is really where reward can be high and risk can be low. So we really need to be watching that B wave low here. Yeah, this what I have currently labeled as a triangle. I mean, again, I'm not saying this is going to be a triangle, definitely. Just showing you a potential here, because it would match, or it would work quite well in here. And I know that B waves often are triangle. Bitcoin likes triangles, but generally the focus is down. So if it breaks through the B wave low, I wouldn't be surprised. Again, that level is around 26.8k. All eyes need to be on that level, because a break below that level would invalidate a triangle and would rather confirm here the idea that we are in a C wave down already. Okay, so that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.